All right, first up this morning, keeping kids safe at summer festivals. Festivals can be a great spot for family fun, but they can also be dangerous for kids.
Yeah, today we have a few easy steps you can take to make sure the festival outings are safe for the entire family. Rebecca Michelsen is the manager of community outreach and family programs at Penfield Children's Center. Great to see you again.
Great being here.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
You know, then that's the truth with festivals. They're fun, there's food there, there's entertainment, all these wonderful things tend to attract large crowds, and that's sometimes where problems can start. Kids getting lost is the first thing that comes to mind, but other issues too.
Right. There's a lot of things that we maybe just don't think about when we're going to these large events, and then when we are at them, all of a sudden it's like, oh, I wish I would have planned for how warm it's going to be, or, you know, oh, everybody is wearing a Paw Patrol shirt or something like that, and my kid now blends in, and I'm afraid that I'm not going to be able to tell him out from the crowd. So it's those things that if we can take the steps ahead of time, we can help to maybe make our festival experiences a little bit more relaxing and fun.
It's true. I also think of like the families that all show up in the same shirt, you know, and they're wearing the same thing. They've planned ahead like this, but these are some great, usable, quick ideas that you can do to make it safer. The first one I love, and it's making an ID bracelet for kids.
Yeah, so we want to make some type of an ID bracelet, and you can find DIY options, you know, on the internet as far as you can do a beading project with them where they bead their name and they bead their phone number on there. I've seen it done with duct tape, where you do 2 pieces of duct tape and then you put a third on the inside, and you kind of make like a little cuff, and then you write the information on the inside, so they're wearing kind of a cuff.
And duct tape comes in fun colors now.
Yes, and that's the thing. They can decorate the outside so it looks fun and funky, but then it's got the important information on the inside. But a lot of times these bigger festivals that we go to offer a free safety bracelet for kids. You stop in at their lost and found area or their reconnection center. They have it there that you can just fill it out, get it set and ready to go for the day.
Make sure your child's name is on it as well as your phone number so you can be easily contacted. Those are the 2 most important things.
And making sure then too that your cell phone is charged when you're at these events so that if they need to reach you, they can get hold of you.
I like that you have the name on the inside too for most of these, so that they're not on the outside, so someone can't just yell their name. You know,
absolutely.
So I like that. The next one, point out safety personnel to your child.
Yeah, so when you go, and a lot of times I do this with my own children when we go, is the first stop we go is that reconnection center. We get them that safety bracelet, and right there is usually safety personnel that I can point out. If you would get separated from mom and dad, this is who you're going to look for on the grounds, and they can help bring you back here where then we will meet and we will come and we will find you. So pointing out if they all wear a special colored shirt. So if everybody's in a red shirt with the festival logo on it, they know that they can go to that person and say, I need help getting to the lost and found area or the reconnection center so I can find my mom and dad.
Because when kids are lost, and it's true for parents too, you freak out. The kid freaks out. And so if you give them something like you look for a person in a red shirt, or like you also say, show the child where the missing tent is located, or it might be like a headquarters type of thing at the festival. Then when it happens and they're scared, then they're like, okay, what should I do? That comes to mind because you've reinforced it when you arrive, which I love. Clothing, you say dress them in bright colors.
Bright colors. And you know, I always usually purposely go out and I get like that neon yellow, neon green, something bright that makes them stand out from the crowd. Because when you get into maybe some of these kid activity areas and kids are kind of running from space to space and doing different activities, they all start to kind of blend in. And if you know I need to track lime green or neon yellow, it's easier to track than red or blue when that seems to be a color everybody wears.
The next one I like a lot too, and that's take a photo of your child. And I know one thing I've been told before is not just a smiling photo, but a picture where they're not smiling, because oftentimes if they're lost, they're not smiling.
Right, exactly.
So you want them to be recognized.
You want them to be recognized. And the other reason it's important is because a lot of times the first question we're asked is, well, what were they wearing today? And it's that thought might go out of your head of, oh, I don't remember what they were wearing. And you at least have, I know what they were wearing, I know what they look like, and have something that you can share.
Great.
The next ones I think kind of go together. Dressing appropriately for the weather, if it's a little chilly or if it's super hot. Keeping them hydrated, making sure that you have something so that they can drink some water. And then also paying attention to their cues. If it seems like they need a break, trust that and give them a break.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many different things happening at these events, and it can be overstimulating for anybody. And so being able to recognize when they're getting tired, when they're getting hungry, maybe when the environment just is too much for them and you need to find a quieter space or quieter activity for them to do for a little bit during that time.
Well, and that's one of the reasons you suggest really finding festivals or activities that are good for the whole family, that are meant for families.
Right. And you know, all festivals usually have some type of special kids area or a maybe family friendly day where everything is a little bit more geared towards the families. And that's the great part, is then you can really make sure that you're enjoying the festival because it's age appropriate for your family.
Love that.
I know you have a great partnership with Kohl's, which you're very happy about, and the two of you work so well together. If people go to penfieldbuildingblocks.org, they can read more on these tips. They can also learn more about keeping kids safe at festivals and a lot of the fun places that we visit over this summer. But Kohl's Building Blocks is in partnership with this, and we want to thank them too.
Yeah,
Great to see you.
Good to see
really
you.
good tips. Appreciate it.